The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we?
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Phillip Lindsay with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Check out.
From his goal line here, Locke. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got him in, complete. 20, 10, touchdown LA. A big play there. 96 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-17. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Here we go.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report in a bit. The coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now it's Lindsay. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And Elliott puts this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Say, 12. Check. Lucky. Go ahead. Switch.
Here's Eckler. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At their 49-yard line.
Check 26. Check 9.
From just shy of midfield, Luck. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
Pass. Incomplete from the contact. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Let's go, Mexico. Protein spill. Quick dance. 11V. Hey, wahoo!
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, high 7. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Switch.
Here's Luck. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tedrick Thompson picks it.
Intercepted by the Patriots. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
36.
Hey, check.
Here's Locke. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run here with Eckler. And an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Watch the whip. No.
Now Eckler, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
Greystone, Travis. Hey, check.
Under 10.
Go ahead.
Hey, alert 3.
Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Tight right. Alert.
Mexico.
Check 3.
12. Hey, Alpha.
Now Locke. And that will be incomplete.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
12.
Slam. Jumper.
Reggie.
Check the backer.
12.
On 4th down, Locke. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. The offense gets done.
Here we go. 20. 11. 21. Hey, Delta.
Check 99. Check 13. Check 13.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on third down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, check.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Strong right.
From the end zone, Locke. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Second catch of this AFC title game, but he's got a first down. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Now it's Locke. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Watch QB drop. He's checking.
11. Hey, Echo.
Check 43. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
11Z. 22 jump ball.
Locke. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Jones complete. Tally that as catch number 1 for him in this AFC Championship. It's a first down. On 1st and 10, Locke. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. A handoff, it's Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Recon, 132 fighter.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
12. On.
Here we go on 4th. Locke. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Luck looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Monday.
Mark 55! Mark 55!
Hey, defense. Go ahead.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Chess.
Throwing his line. And that's knocked away and incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Quo. Hey, Haywood. 52.
Check.
11.
They snap it to Locke. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. DK Metcalf, 30 yards. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we
So
go.
the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, Charlie.
Check flag 33. In your face.
Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time. And it's 3rd down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Wait. Hey, let's hit it. Exit.
Garoppolo. Eluding the pressure right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Lindsey. And he's taken down inside the 30. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
Here we go. 11.
Check.
On first down, right back to Lindsey. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On second down, a run with Lindsey. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on third down.
Get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Shoot! Watch the shoot!
13.
And they stop him short of the first, as he can only get to the 20. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop him with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And the kick by Elliott is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. This is taken at the 3.
Let's go. First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Slam. Shift.
49. Check 49. Check 49.
Slam.
Reggie.
Back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. But now it'll be third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
You got 3 down.
Call. Hey,
Check 50. Showing it. Undercrunch.
Mexico.
One last throw here for Locke. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out. And the AFC champion has been crowned onto the Super Bowl. There cannot be a better feeling than this.
It's almost indescribable. And when we talk to players from the past, a lot of them mention getting to the Super Bowl, winning a conference championship, even before they talk about the Super Bowl itself. All that hard work to get to your goal, incredible.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
feel like